Integrity is our core value spotlight today. Integrity at Dawson is demonstrated by being a trustworthy colleague, always giving the honest answer, even when it's not the most popular. It's the quality of having strong ethical and moral principles to do what's right, all the time, even when no one is watching. We are fortunate enough to have quite a team that continues to exemplify integrity.
Integrity is a pillar of who we are at Dawson, says almost everything you need to know about our company. Within MSP, we use this as our guide during a year filled with challenges and opportunities to never waver from this beacon. Anyone who has ever watched ER, Grey's Anatomy, or other TV shows knows that life inside a hospital can be full of drama and consequential decision making. It is a place where integrity in all things matters deeply. Things that we can do affect patients, you, me, our families, people who are often at their most vulnerable. MSP daily integrity is evidenced by communicating openly and honestly with our clients and vendors. These are sometimes unpopular decisions that can have a cascading effect. We strive to be transparent and work towards solutions from where we are, whether positive or challenging. Listening with intent to understand. Sometimes we are not experts. Integrity guides us to understand, learn, grow, not to be right every time. Making consistent, unbiased decisions. With over 100 vendor partners, this comes into play every day in compliance decisions. We must make sure that we have safe clinical providers, and we must apply these decisions, these standards evenly and fairly, whether anyone sees this or not. This year, MSP experienced having almost 0 orders on our boards. We also experienced hundreds of orders. Along the way, we used our experience and knowledge of the staffing markets to help our clients make really hard decisions on hourly bill rates that were surging nationally, just as hospitals were taking large financial losses due to the cancellation of elective surgeries. Dawson was able to fill many orders below the inflated rates, escalating the rates only when patient safety was at stake. Integrity and honor guided us, as always, to make hard decisions and to be accountable for those decisions. 2021 will present new tests for us. Some we are already expecting, but some will be unexpected. We will continue to use integrity as the heart of all we do and know that our success and growth will spring forth from this focus.
Dawson has been the employment experts for 75 years. What started in 1946 as a service to help soldiers find jobs as they returned home from the war has turned into Central Ohio's leader in workforce solutions, helping more than 300,000 people find jobs. This year, we will celebrate our milestone throughout the year in many different ways. But we would first like to start with Dawson 55 years ago, when Mr. DeCapua purchased the business and hired Phil Freeman.
It was in September of 1966, and Joe DeCapua bought the company. The first challenge we had was we needed to make money right away. I made the very first place. It was Sebastian Feisen Durst, and the fee was a whopping $220.99. And back then, the applicant always paid the fee. So we set her up on a payment plan of paying $10 a week. Everything that we did was pencil and paper, right down to the ledgers that we kept on the placements. You know, every time you make placement, you'd write it into a ledger. So we would write ads, and there was always an employment section in the Columbus Dispatch. And it would be like page after page after page of ads that were put in there by us and also by regular companies advertising for help. So that's how you found jobs. I liked the challenge, of building what we eventually built. We didn't have any money. Okay, the office that we inherited was in shambles, and Mr. D went out and got an estimate on painting the office, and we couldn't afford it, so we did it ourselves. When you do things like that, you take pride in it because you did it. You didn't pay somebody to do it, you did it. What I used to teach people to tell them is that in this business, you take care of the days. Don't tell me what you're going to do in this month. Don't tell me what your goal is for the year. Tell me what you're going to do today. You can't do anything about yesterday, that's gone. And you have no control over tomorrow. You only have control over today. So what are you going to do today? So that's what I've always tried to do. I always try and take care of today. If I take care of the days, the months and the years will take care of themselves.
Let's take a minute to recognize the top performers of 2020. We're going to start with sales. Our top sales performer of 2020 goes to Katrina Roby with over $1.2 million in gross profit. Katrina and Mary Noel were neck and neck all year, the difference of only $57,000 in gross profit. Katrina's willingness to diversify with warehouse and distribution clients helped her reach this number. Congrats, Katrina. Next, our top recruiter of 2020 goes to Louisa. Louisa had $730,000 in gross profit. This is quite an achievement considering the turnover in her division that she battled all year. Louisa has always been her own marketing team, thinking outside the box on ways to get people in the door and to work. I also want to mention our other top performers. Stephanie was close behind. And Abdi was our third top performer in the company. And a special shout out to Abdi. He's a relatively new recruiter and balancing school and work, not even working a full-time schedule. So great work to everybody. Our account manager top performer of the year is Mark Cummings. Mark has been such a dependable, trusted, accountable contributor and leader. Mark personally handled $1.8 million of gross profit, but honestly, Mark touches all of the warehouse and distribution business. His calm demeanor and positive attitude is a vital part of the warehouse and distribution success. Mark, thank you for a great 10 years. We're lucky to have you. And we have a special award for the most rapid growth of 2020, potentially the history of the company. This goes to the MSP team. I'm a numbers person, and this increase for a division of this size is just unheard of. At a low point this year, the MSP team handled about $2.5 million in 1 month, and in December they handled over $9.5 million of business. So from August to December, they increased 244%. And in just 1 month, from November to December, they increased 103%. Great work, MSP.
Congrats to all of our top performers of 2020. So well deserved. Becky, I think we should recognize some additional Dawson colleagues, some very special awards from 2020. What do you think?
Yes, it's Dawson, so that's what we do.
Okay.
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do it. You want to get us started?
I will get us started.
All right.
I'm excited to get us started because I have the I Woke Up Like This award to give out. Probably not exactly what you're thinking, but I do want to recognize John Bodenschatz for attending our Zoom meetings the earliest all week than anybody from the West Coast. So, John, thank you for that. I think it is like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Anyway,
definitely well deserved.
yes. How about you, Felicia? What do you have for me?
Well, attendance related, I think we should stay in this category. Perfect attendance award. Now, this was really hard because we weren't really supposed to be at Dawson, and it's actually a tie.
Wow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the perfect attendance award goes to David DeCapua.
Oh, yes, he was here.
Yes, and Steve Sheffo.
Oh, my gosh, yes. He also just blatantly ignored the governor, saying not to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Awesome.
they might have been a little confused, but
yeah. We
Well,
appreciate
still
your
deserved.
dedication.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I have an attendance award.
Okay.
Most of you who were working from home, we know we're working very hard, and thank you for that.
Yeah.
I know it was a big adjustment. We talked about it. But there was one colleague in particular who really just embraced this, and I think we need to recognize that person. So for the best work from home attendance in 2020, we'd like to give this award to Chris DeCapua.
Oh, so well deserved.
So well
I mean,
deserved.
he was always working mornings, evenings,
Yep.
weekends.
On the weekend for sure.
Always from
Definitely working.
Yes.
Lots
yes.
of bullhorn reports to
Yes.
run.
You know,
What else do you have for me?
I think we need to stay on Chris.
Yes.
Chris did something quite remarkable this year.
Chris did?
He did. He
Okay.
did. I mean, while he was at home.
Right. Well, yeah.
I think many of you will remember the virtual 5K
Yes.
that we all participated in.
Yes.
And, you know, we really raised a lot of money
Yeah.
for the Ohio Health Foundation, which was remarkable.
Yes.
But, you know, the icing on the cake for that one was there was actually a check presentation, an in-person check presentation.
Yeah, in person.
What's so special about that is it was at a hospital. Do you guys remember it made the front cover of the Sundown? Yeah.
You can't go to hospitals? Nope, that's not like a thing.
Nope.
Okay.
The hospitals were literally not letting anyone in but Chris DeCampua.
Passionate commitment that man
Made
has.
it happen.
Yes.
So congrats.
Wow.
Congrats, Chris.
Congrats, Chris. Thank you.
Impressive.
Could not do it without you. All right.
What else?
Well, I have one. Speaking of buildings, but these you could go into. We had a colleague this year who just really shined in quite remarkable a lot of areas. I mean, areas that I had no idea this person had any sort of expertise. Fixing the internet, toilets, doors, just like all sorts of things. Cleaning.
One Dawson colleague
The whole thing.
managed.
Yeah,
Okay.
just all of this. Whilst, if I can use that word, managing a lot of people too. But this Jill of all trades award goes to the person who was persistent enough to track down getting a mailbox at our new Reynoldsburg building.
Yes.
That would be Lindy Mounts. So
Oh, congrats, Lindy.
months she chased a mailbox, but we finally have one and we can get the USPS deliveries.
We can.
Yeah, so Jill of all trades to Lindy.
So do you think Lindy did it all on her own? She may have had a little help. She had a right-hand man, or maybe it's a right-handyman.
I like it. Handyman. Yep.
Handyman award. I think that needs to go to Adam Alderman.
Oh, yes.
See, Adam transitioned to the Reynoldsburg office.
Yeah, he did.
He's an amazing recruiter,
Yes.
but I don't know if you know this, he also is the groundskeeper at the Reynoldsburg location, taking
did
care
know
of that
Yeah. Cutting that grass.
grass. I mean, whatever needs to be done.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Oh,
So-
didn't we get a citation one time because the grass wasn't properly cut?
That did happen. I'm a little confused about that. So.
Confer about that award later. Okay, well, I have something for this office that
Okay.
I'd like to
All
give
right.
a person an award for. Don't know if you guys know this, but Tim Hortons closed while we were coming back into the office a little bit more, so that was hard in the coffee situation.
Definitely.
But luckily we had Starbucks, which is a little further, just
Not-
like on the corner.
Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
right down the street.
Yeah, it's walkable in nice weather.
I think we can see it.
We can actually see it. Yes, but it is like Frogger getting across the street. So I'm honored to give the shortest distance for an Uber Eats order award to Kim Long for grabbing that coffee from the Uber guy at the front door.
Having Starbucks delivered.
Yeah,
That is impressive.
yeah, yeah.
Well deserved.
Next up, Wendy's Uber Eats. So let me know who does that.
Well, actually, we have believe it or not, a best client visit of 2020. I know
That wasn't a thing?
Yeah, I know, but this was.
Okay,
These two very special individuals, they got all suited up and they went on that client visit.
Okay.
This was Travis and Matt when they went to visit KDC.
Hazmat suits. I remember that one.
Goggles,
Yep.
the whole deal.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That is another passionate commitment. If I've
Getting into that client.
Yes,
Maybe we
yes.
should get some Dawson hazmat suits.
yes, maybe.
Bring those client visits back. Okay, well, it wouldn't be an awards ceremony of sorts here at Dawson if we didn't do a team award.
Oh, that's true.
So, as we know, Chris leading the way here with our work from home efforts this year and last year, we had an entire team that was very dedicated to keeping the love and the fun alive
Okay.
during their calls. And so this award for the best team remote calls goes to the MSP team.
Yes.
Yes.
Like weekly.
Yeah, I think weekly, and I know we have some pictures to show, but I think they had themes, like a luau theme and a PJ theme,
Okay.
something around Christmas.
Bring in a toy.
Yes, I think that was it.
Virtual. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Congrats to that.
Congrats
team.
to you guys
Yes.
on that.
Love it. Well,
Congrats to all of our special
Yeah.
2020 award winners.
Yes,
They are all well deserved.
yes, and making 2020 more special than it already was.
Yes. Thanks for all that.
Yeah, thank you.
Wait.
No, we're not done.
No.
We got
One
one
more.
more.
We already gave a resilience award earlier, some recognition earlier
Yep.
this week.
Yep.
But I think we have one more individual that needs recognized for their resilience.
Yes, yes, wholeheartedly agree with that.
Sean Ransom.
Yes, thank you, Sean.
Yes. Why is that, Beck?
2020 was a hard year, and Sean showed us that he could be resilient in 2020, but already in 2021, he continues this path of resiliency,
He just gets knocked down.
and he gets right back up again.
Congrats, Sean. So well deserved. And now we're going to welcome Jeff Miller back to close out our final segment of our 2021 annual meeting.
Now that is some list of award winners. Congratulations to each of you. Quite an impressive array of talent across those individuals recognized. We have almost made it through what has been a special week of growth of brand and growth of self. But don't worry, we have saved the best for last, and Chris will wrap up our week next. Yes, he pays me to say that. All joking aside, I am beyond privileged to announce some promotions of your fellow colleagues. Each team member has been making an impact on Dawson since we were lucky enough to have them join our family. Taylor Alexander joined Dawson in September 2017. Taylor has been making us look better ever since. She delivers an excellent experience to all the partners that she serves and always validates Dawson as a company with the utmost professionalism and class. Taylor, excited to promote you to marketing specialist. Congratulations and thank you. Jen Weekly was gracious enough to rejoin Dawson in January 2015. Jen has taken over the responsibilities of improving so many critical areas during her tenure at Dawson and is always up to the challenge with a can-do team attitude. A true individual performer that is in it for the benefit of all of us. Jen, excited to promote you to Senior Business Analyst. Congratulations and thank you. Lindy Mounts joined Dawson in January 2012. Lindy has been the steady force behind the growth and development of her division since coming in and taking over the recruiting reins. She has a skill for finding talent and developing loyalty, perhaps better than anyone I have had the pleasure to work with. Lindy, very excited to promote you to Director, Warehouse and Distribution Division. Congratulations and thank you. Travis Hiley joined Dawson in February 2012. Travis has been the trusted resource to so many world-class brands, and I am so proud to have him as the front man for our Warehouse and Distribution Division. He truly has no limits. Travis, very excited to promote you to Director, Warehouse and Distribution Division. Congratulations and thank you. Sean Ransom joined Dawson in April 2006. I don't think I need to tell any of you what Sean means to Dawson. His record speaks for itself. Sean's spirit and attitude have a positive impact on each of us daily, and I am very excited to make a long overdue promotion of Sean to Director, Human Resources. Congratulations and thank you. All 5 of you are truly deserving of these promotions, and once again I want to thank you for the impact each of you have had, not only on Dawson, but in the communities we serve. I know real growth is possible when we have such great people on our team. And thanks again to each and every one of you who make Dawson special. Always proud to call each of you teammates and friends. Now I will hand it over to Chris to close out our wonderful 2021 annual meeting.
Hey everyone, it's been a great week. Thank you for your commitment to our week together. I know virtual is tough. It's tough for everybody, and everybody's had to rethink a lot of things this year, and I hope you were able to digest all the content we threw at you. I appreciate being reminded of the bright spots of 2020. We all demonstrated such resilience. We'll never see anything like this again. You guys came through, and I hope you're inspired to deliver excellent experiences, even if it means it's different than it used to be. I hope you learned something about your number thing, that idiogram, what's it called?
Enneagram.
Okay. Seriously, thank you for all your passionate commitment to Dawson. I'm truly looking forward to this year. It's our 75th anniversary. We have a lot of great momentum so far this year, heading into this year. Can't wait to see you all in person, celebrate all of our accomplishments. Thanks for all that you do, especially me.